Hello you lovely lot, I hope you are all fine and dandy. It has been quite a while since I've actually done a vlog on this channel, and with there not being that much coming out on the channel over the last 3-4 weeks, I thought I'd just give everybody an update. I know I look a little bit like a baller, should have been taller. No, I know I look a bit like hillbilly, but it's absolutely boiling. I've got a fan down there, all the windows are open, so you might hear a bit of background noise. So, what has been happening? It's been a weird 6 months, and it's probably been this. Well, it's been a weird year and a half, hasn't it, really, for everybody, and it's probably been the same for you. But we've had a bit of a shitty 6 months, even more on top of what we've already had. It started out at the beginning of the year. Obviously, we did the prostate cancer walk. I know I can't say it properly. Walk with Paul McCartney and Louise. And you probably saw on there that Louise got some lumps on her breast and also inside of her legs. They came back that they were actually benign, and we're just waiting for them to be removed. So we had all that sort of stress at the beginning of the year. And then, unfortunately, Louise's auntie got breast cancer. So she got both of her breasts taken off. And again, unfortunately, it's gone into her breastbone. So not only has she had a chemo, now she's having radiotherapy. Also, with then Louise's grandma had a stroke. Then I've not been very well. If you haven't been watching 3 Men and a Vape Show, or if you haven't been watching the UK Vape Show, I know that's been on a little bit of a hiatus. Is that the word, isn't it? We did do a show last week, and there is a show tonight, so make sure you come and join us. For quite a while I've had a lot of fatigue, feeling a bit down, and I didn't know if it was down to my bipolar or if it was just me, and I just couldn't get moving, and I've been getting numbness in my hands and in my feet. And we bought one of these machines that tests your blood sugar, and it was high, really high. It was in the 20s into the 30s, which is really, really high. Let's have a little bit of a coffee. So I finally went and had my blood test done, and then we had to have another set of blood tests done, and it came back that I've got type 2 diabetes. So they put me on some medication. I've also got high iron levels. I've got to go back and have another test for that. Vitamin D defect, as you can see with the white arms. That's probably because we're not getting that much sun. So they gave me some tablets for that as well. So I've been not very well. And then to top it all off, this Sunday was, or last Sunday was Daniel's birthday, 2nd July, my son's birthday. And my nephew came down. Now, he's had his own problems as well. He's got no immune system. Well, he has now, but he was born with no immune system. You know, like the boy in the bubble sort of thing, if you've heard anything about that. Now, what he goes into hospital, and they put some lines into his, I don't think it's called a PICC line, it's a line into his actual legs, and somebody else's immune system get put in there. I think it's some sort of plasma. I might be wrong exactly what it is, but he has to have that done. I think it's every couple of weeks or every month. So that poor lad's gone through it. He has really gone through it, and he goes to nursery in the week because his mum works and his dad works. So he's gone to nursery, and one of the teachers have come and they've got COVID. And unfortunately, he got COVID. Now, he came to our house for Daniel's birthday. I think it was either the Sunday or the Friday. Gave him his present, and they were all playing. So then we get a telephone call that, well, she got a telephone call that the lady had got COVID. Then they tested poor little, and unfortunately, he got COVID. So that meant we all again had to isolate. Now, we'd already been isolating because Fern at her school had got it, and the week before we were isolating because a girl in Holly's school had got it. So we all had to isolate. It's just when Holly got it and it was Fern and Holly who had to isolate. You don't have to isolate if you're in the house. So anyway, it come back that Otis had got it, so we all had to isolate. I didn't actually see him, but everybody else did. So then, lovely, on the Sunday, poor old Daniel got COVID, and he hasn't been very well at all. He's not been too bad when he's had the paracetamol and ibuprofen. I think he's been having. The temperature's sort of come down, but he's got a cough. He's had really bad stomach as well. He's been like vomiting, but he's getting there. So we've had that. And then to top it all off, Fern got it. Now, Fern I'm a little bit worried about because Fern has got really bad asthma. And obviously it attacks your breathing. So we're having to keep an eye on her. Louise is doing more of the sort of like doctory bits of stuff. I just leave stuff outside the door and shout. But Louise has got to be careful as well, because obviously when she had her chemo, it affects your immune system. So yeah, everything has just been an absolute nightmare, a real nightmare over the last 6 months. And then to top it all off, obviously, we all had to carry on with the restrictions. So we was hoping that we was going to be able to go back to work. Like everybody else, it has been goddamn tight for a year and a half. Got no savings left and nothing. And obviously I lost 6 gigs. And when they moved it back to July the 19th. So it's a lot of money. That's a hell of a lot of money for me. And we thought, we're getting to that point now, because we've had little to no help at all with the type of business that I'm in, and obviously not having premises, because obviously I run everything from my front office, and then I go out to venues to work, or I book other people into venues. So it's a bit like a plasterer or electrician who works out of his van. You don't get these 10k grants or anything like that. You don't get anything really. We got some of the what was it called? The furlough pay for self-employed, which again wasn't absolutely loads, but it helped to just get through, and that's what we've all done. And like I said, I know all of you are going to be exactly the same as what I have, but it's just been an absolute shitter of 6-7 months, and it just proper put me on a downer. I was speaking to my patrons, or the patrons of the channel, about it. I just feel absolutely fed up and down. Obviously, we all know I suffer from bipolar. It's not a bipolar down either. It's just I'm fed up. I'm drained and just fed up of one thing after another. The medication that they've put me on, it's making me have really, really bad bellyache, and it's like either a full evacuation or it's just proper bad stomach ache, and that's what I've been having. I've spoke to the doctor. They've told me just to bear with it and see if it calms down. If not, then they're going to have to look at something a little bit different. But stomach cramps are just horrendous. And also the pain that I've been getting in my hands and my feet as well. So hopefully they're going to get this sorted. The blood sugars are coming down, but they do spike and go up a bit. And when they do, I suppose there's plenty of people out there with type 2 diabetes, you'll know, just drained. Just so drained you can't move, and you get up to try and then you're nodding. It's just horrible. Not very nice. So the reviews have sort of like slowed down a little bit. You would have noticed we were getting like 4 or 5 reviews out a week. So over the last 3 to 4 weeks, we haven't been doing that. It's just that I physically haven't been able to do it. We've got absolutely loads in to get out there. We've got a lot of stuff from Geek Vape, Watofo, Hell Vape. There's all sorts of stuff to be getting out there, and hopefully this week coming I will be doing it, because football's coming home, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, football is coming home. It was on Sunday. Obviously, we have got the final against Italy, and on Sunday it is my birthday. I'm going to enjoy that. Now, all the football I normally watch with my dad, but obviously with the kids having COVID, then my dad hadn't been able to come. He had to have a test because he was here on the Sunday, so he's isolating. He hasn't got it, thank God. Louise has had both of the jabs, and so have I. My sister had come down, and Mark, and so everybody's having to sort of isolate. So it's been a bit of a nightmare. But I normally watch all the football with my dad, and it's going to be absolutely crap. From being a young kid, we've always watched the finals, or Liverpool, Man United, most football. Most Sundays we're together watching football, so it's going to be strange. It was strange last night not being able to watch it with him, and it's going to be strange this Sunday as well. So, like I said, the 100th show for 3 Men and a Vape Show, we didn't do that last night because Harley, his wonderful wife, had gone, her waters broke. So there's going to be a new Harley hopefully soon, fingers crossed. So I hope everything goes all right for them too. Obviously, the way everything's gone here in the house with the shit in COVID, and the football. So that's why we sort of put it back. We want to, obviously, quite a number of people watching, so we can all have a bit of a giggle. I know people could catch it on the replay, but we're going to be doing it, fingers crossed, everybody's free, this coming Wednesday. Like I said to you tonight, we have got the UK Vape Show, me, Vic, and Adam. So, yeah, it's all going to be fun. Make sure you join us tonight. I just thought I'd give you all a little bit of an update. It has been a bit crappy. I could have a good old cry, but we're not. And I know that there's loads of people out there who are going through the same thing or going through even worse than what I'm going through. So, big love to all of you. Look after yourselves. Keep smiling. It's not going to rain all the time, so keep smiling. And I think that's about it. I think I've waffled on long enough. So, yeah, a little bit of an update on the channel. Big love to you. Thank you so much to every single one of my subscribers. You are absolutely fantastic. Your support is amazing. Another big thing as well, if I've not got back to anybody's comments or if you've left me a message, please, please, please don't think that I'm just ignoring you. I will get through to them all. It's just the way things have been, which I'm sure you'll be able to understand. So I'm going to take my hillbilly self and get off now and get ready for the UK Vape Show. Big love to you all, and we'll catch you later. Good night.